Hello everybody, and welcome back to some SkyT. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode we got together and we were going to get started in the mechanism power and realized that we had to go to space. So today we are going to space. So we got all of our stuff together, and then we were waiting for this guy to finish up, which we've got him filled. We've got waystones. We've got everything we need now in order to go. Now you should see up top here, it's showing us, y'all can't see that. I don't know why my mouse doesn't show. It's showing we've got full oxygen, and of course we're not using any here because we have oxygen here. I did make some torches. Some coal torches, because we're going to have to do some digging. We've got to do... We're going to find moon ice, is what we need. Ice shards. And then we also need to find dash in order to progress through. So both of them are around the same level, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to head to space, and we're going to see about... doing it. Now, we're not getting any sound from that. So, but let us go. It's been a long time since I have gone to space in a mod. Well, technically we live in space right now, but you know what I mean. Come on. We should be getting ready to switch. I don't know how long this is going to take. We're moving pretty quick. I'm going to assume that once we get to the top, there we go. All right, so we've got our solar system. We need to click on Earth, and we want to go to the moon. And we need to hold space. I hope. It didn't say. We shouldn't, unless riding on the machine, we shouldn't take any kind of fall damage. We've got our angel ring. So we're at Y270, so we should start seeing the ground here pretty soon. There it is. And it does look like we're going slow. Beautiful. Left shift to dismount, and we can right click on that to get our rocket out. And I don't think we can actually get the lander. Yeah, it just disappears. Alright, so, like I said, there's not a whole lot here. There is a few critters that want to kill us. And then there's underground villages that you can find. I'm not really looking for anything other than just to go mining. So we're going to do that. Moon sand. Can we use that to make glass? We can. So now we got a spot where we can come. That hurt. I hate those guys. Go away. They are everywhere. We've got soul. Here, that'll just take care of all of it. And then we've got moonstone. We've got moon cheese, which gives us absolutely nothing other than smelting it and giving us some cheese. It looks like it's got some pretty good saturation, though. Before our inventory fills up with stuff, let's get rid of all of this. We need to get down to around Y0. And that's where we're going to find what we need to find. So let me get down there. Alright, so this does not have the crazy... we just lost all of our pickaxe. But does not have... There's our ice sword. The crazy Y levels. And I do realize that I did not set us a waypoint. I got to keep an eye on our oxygen, because if we get low, then I'm going to have to go back. So, but these guys we need for gas burning generator. We can use it for packed ice, and that really looks like that's all that we need it for. So now it's just a matter of trying to find some dash. Torches. I need to figure out how to light those. Alright, so I'm looking around for dash, and I did pull out my scanner, and it will find it. But from what I have seen, it spawns way down inside of the bedrock. So it is not going to be an easy find to get. So, but we've got our ice shards for what we need. I've got 34. That should take care of what we need to do. I think we'll just head back up to the surface. We will place our waypoint down, and we'll just head back home. We can set up. There's ways of setting up. Let me go in here. Set up little bases. We've got the, not the oxygen loader, the oxygen bubble distributor. If we give it water, it will give us a spot where we've always got oxygen right here in one spot. And like I said, there's villages that are around. There's a few critters that are around. But for now, I don't think there's anything else that we really need to worry about. So we'll just moon this, and we're back home. Time to move on. Alright, so we completed quest for going to the moon. We've got that. We found a little bit of dash, but nowhere near enough for us to make our tier 2 rocket, because we need a bunch for that. So we'll have to wait before we can go any further in that. So, but now we've got what we need in order to make our gas burning generator. Rose gold's not bad to make. We can make it. It's just gold and copper. And we've got our ice shards. So all of this is easy enough for us to make. Now, for this, we need ethylene. That's what we're going to be using for power. Let's do this. This guy right here. We get, it's 11.28 or 11,000 FE per 40 ticks, I think it is. I don't know exactly what the math is on that, but it's really, really good. And so that is what we're going to do. Now, to get ethylene, we need biofuel. We're going to need hydrogen. And both of those in a PRC. That and water gives us substrate, and it gives us I looked at the wrong thing, ethylene. So that's what we need. For the biofuel, we got any kind of foliage, plant, or anything like that gives us ethylene. So we're going to use melon slices. And the reason why we're going to use melon slices, we can throw those through a sawmill and get 9. And it gives us just as many, or gives us 1 less biofuel than the rest of them. But for each melon that we grow, we get 9 slices. So that's what we're going to do. So my plan is we're going to come down here. We're going to set us up a bunch of watermelon plants. We're going to set up crushers to make the biofuel. And then we'll set up the PRCs. Now I want to make this, and I'm going to stage it to where as we get more power storage and need more power, we can just throw down another gas burning generator, at least for now. Because we're going to need a ton of power before we can get through the next bit of this. Because this is going to be powering all of our ore processing. We're going to need it for getting into our reactors and stuff like that. So if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. So I'm probably fixing to spend a couple of hours getting all this stuff together. We're going to set up another one of these for the diamond. Basically the same setup as what this is, so I can get it going. And then as we start getting the power, then I can start going through and upgrading the machines to the higher tiers so we can do all that. I have a lot of work to do. It's going to take me most of the afternoon. So, I'm fixing to throw on a movie, and I'm going to start crafting. I'll be back. Alright, so we are back, and we're just about ready to go here. So this has been running for a few minutes. We've got a little bit of ethylene built up. So let's go over this. So we've got some of our ultra botany pots growing watermelons. Watermelons going into the drawer so we can keep up with them. And then I've got a trash can on the other side for the seeds. These guys are going into a sawmill, being cut down into the melon slices, and each one of them are being put over into a crusher and being turned into the biomass. All these machines, none of them have speed upgrades. I did put energy upgrades in them. Actually, I didn't put energy upgrades in all of them, I guess. I put energy upgrades in that one. Nope, I didn't put all. Anyways, I still got to do that. But then it's coming out of here and going into here, making our ethylene. We've got hydrogen. I brought our electrolytic separator that we had up there that we use for the oxygen down here and set it up. It is running. We've got a chemical tank on both sides. One's got oxygen, one has hydrogen. Why we're getting more oxygen than we are hydrogen, I don't know, but we are. Wait. It's because if you, never mind, elementary school stuff, H2O. You get 2 to 1, and if you look at that, you can see that it says 2 to 1. Anyways, so I've got that coming over here. I've got our water connected to this, and it is making ethylene, and we're getting the substrate. Substrate right now, I'm not really concerned with. We're not into needing HDPE. Hey, wait, I made speed upgrades. I had to get rid of speed upgrades. We'll talk about that. So we're making our ethylene. I tried to put some speed upgrades into this guy, and it's way too much. We about run out of power, and you see we're just barely making any kind of power right now for the moment. I've also got this guy set up. We got this is actually a little bit cleaner and nicer than the rest of these. But we've got our diamonds going in here. We're getting diamonds just being pulverized in here and being put into the drawer for us to make our diamond stuff. I needed that for make the bigger chemical tanks. So that is where we are with that. Next up is our gas burning generator. We have that much of it. That's it. So we need this guy here. Have none of that stuff. Osmium. Let's get a couple of these guys set up. We're going to need another stack of these guys. See, this is great. I don't have to wait for all that stuff to get done. Let us pulverize these guys. We are going to need gold. I need to get gold taken care of. We have burnt through a ton of gold today. And copper. And these guys in here, that can go up. Those can go up. This stuff can go up for now. That can go up. That. Alright, good. We're all cleaned up. Alright, so we're waiting on these. I need 8. That's what we need to make 2 gears. We got our osmium. And I need a piece of iron. And I'm also going to need 2 machine frames. I don't have anything in there. So we're going to need osmium back. 2 of those. Some steel. And our slabs. And that should give us about everything we need for this. So come in here. There's 1 machine casing. And there's 2. Beautiful. We got that. We've got that. We've got that. We should now have everything we need. So there is our core. And there is our gas burning generator. And we're also going to need this guy here so we can fill that up. So if we come down here, let's place that guy there. That's not going to give us anything. Did that fill up? It did. That is not piping. Just wait. This guy, we want auto eject on. We want the output. That just output a bunch. That's filling up. That filled up. And that is not making anything right now. But if we put this guy on this end, that's 72,000 a tick. Yeah, we're making 72,000 a tick. But that is going down really, really fast in order to do that. So, we're not burning anything right now. We're doing all that. But we can speed all of this stuff up. Like I said, we don't have any speed upgrades or anything like that in it. So, but our next bit of business is we are kind of short on power storage. This guy's filled up. We're holding, this one holds 16. That's 32 million. Oh wait, we got 3 of those, so that's 48 million FE. That's quite a bit, but we've got better storage for the power than just having to keep make these guys. And in order to do that, we need to get into some more mechanism. Let's go in here to our quest. Let's go ahead and complete these guys. That gives us XP. It would have been nice if we'd got another one of those. That's complete. Tanks complete. And they give us some oak. So we need to look at doing our thermal evaporation plant. With this guy here, we can make brine, we can make the liquid lithium, which is where we're going with it. So we need to make 2 stacks of what we're doing here. So this is a 4x4 structure with a minimum height of 3 to a maximum of 18. It wants us to make 40. These aren't really that expensive to do. that's not bad, and even that is not bad. So let me get these guys made, and I will be back. Alright, so we are back. I have got this thing set up all the way to level 18. We've got 4 advanced solar panels made. These guys aren't that bad to make, but they do cost some osmium. It takes 3, 15, 16, 17 per, so I've had to go back and mine some more. So we do have that. I need to make, let's make this guy and put that in there, see if that speeds this up a little bit. Okay. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. So let's make the next tier of these guys. Let's see if that helps fill this up a little faster. That's filled up. Water's filling up. It's still not what I wanted. So we can go ahead and make the advanced one. Maybe not. There we go. Now we can make the advanced pipe upgrade. And let's see how this does. And that's filling up pretty quick. So now that we've got the brine, we need to take the brine and turn it into lithium. And to do that, I've got to make another one of these guys. So let me get to work. Alright, so we are back. And we've got our lithium stuff set up and done. So we've got, this one is making brine. This one is making our liquid lithium. Then we've got it going into a rotary condensator, turning the liquid lithium into lithium, and the lithium going into a chemical crystallizer, and that is making our lithium. Now, to make the crystallizer, we had to do some work. We needed some ultimate control circuits, which if we come down here, I've got us another one of these guys set up. It's got a little bit of refined obsidian in it. I need to get some more going. But we've got that going. So we've got access to all of our different tiers of mechanism upgrades and stuff like that now. So, next up on our list, one is we need to complete some quests. One, we got the rotary condensator. We've got our advanced solar generators. That's going to give us one. That would have been nice to know. I should have looked at that because that would have saved us a little bit of osmium, because that is still something that we are struggling on. We've got our chemical crystallizer, and then we've got our thermal evaporation plant. Beautiful. And then we've got some transfer stuff. Oh, I made pipe upgrades. Yeah, we've got that. So all the different tiers of those except for the top tier, because we don't have real good access to netherite just yet. Alright, so now that we've got what we need to start looking at building our power storage. Induction matrix. These guys aren't too bad to make. Induction ports, we need delete control circuits, which are easy enough to make. So we've got that we need to do. Let's put that up there. Let's put this guy up there. And then we're going to start looking at our, I don't think we won't worry about doing this just yet. We'll wait to get into that till we get into some applied energistics. So, but that's not what I wanted. I didn't want pinned. Basic induction cell. These will hold 3.2 billion Fe per one, which is more than what we've got in 3 blocks there. And then we've also got the induction provider. This guy is for input and output rate. The basic tier will output 102,000 Fe. And we can scale that up as we go too, but for now that should be just about enough for what we need to do. And then we're also going to need a bunch of basic energy cubes, which means I've got to make a bunch more steel casings, which means there's going to go the rest of our osmium. But once we get this done, we are going to get started on the osmium stuff. So, I have got some crafting to do. I'll be back. Alright, so we've got everything made up. I think we'll put it back here with the rest of our mechanism stuff for the moment. That's probably going to be way too big for what I've got. Yeah. Let's make this a slightly smaller. Alright, so we've got our 2 ports. We'll put one here and we'll put one there. We're going to have to get us a configurator made up. And then we'll just build this on up until we run out of casings here. I think we can build it. It just has to be square. I don't think we need to have it to be exactly square. We'll find out. We've got enough. Let's do quest completion here because that will give us some more pieces, and that gives us another induction provider that had I known. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I need 2 more. I can make 2 more right quick, pretty easy. We need just one of these guys. And there we go. That's take care of us. Alright, so we've got 3 induction providers. This will give us a 300k FE input output, and then I've got 4 of the induction cells, which should give us just a little over 12 billion storage. And then we should be able to just throw this on top. It made its stuff. And yeah, we've got a capacity of 12.8 billion energy. It doesn't have a whole lot. And then our input output is 307. Now we just need to move all of our power to it. So we will set up, we'll change this. It does not need to be oh, come on. This will be power in. We'll do that. We're going to need to make us another one of these guys. And then we will also need, not that. Dang it. Back. One of these so we can power everything else. So if we come over here and put that guy there, no, that's not what we want. We want this guy set to power in. No, I was right. That's inputting that, and then if we come down here and change our this guy to power in, that should be setting all that up nicely. That's filling up, and then we can come over here and put this guy and change it to this one. And I need to make a configurator so we can set this to output, because that's not going to output anything the way that it is. So, configurator should be easy enough to make. One of these guys and this guy here, that's going to power up. And that's set to output. And now we're outputting everywhere. Beautiful. So right now we are inputting way more than we are outputting, and that should give us plenty of space for all of this. This should be keeping up rather nicely now. This guy is draining, and like I said, we can expand this as we can need to. Speed upgrades, speed upgrades, speed upgrades, and more generators. So we've got configurator quest. That gives us a gauge dropper. I don't need that. We got a basic energy cube quest to complete, and that is it. So our quest for more power is done. It took me a while to do it. And the biggest reason is more or less just because of the issues that we had with getting osmium. And we're fixing to start working towards that. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.